Hello, today we are going to discuss what you can expect on your dissolution journey. I'm going to do this in two parts because there is a lot to cover, but today we're going to start with some of your expectations, what you can expect right when you get started, and then part two, I will continue the journey if you may. So what I mean by dissolution for starters is divorce. So when you're filing for a divorce, before you even file the documents, you have to consider a couple of things. The first thing you have to consider is what court were you filing in? And so what happens is you determine, do you want to file in what we call our central court, which if you live in the county and I'm in Los Angeles County, that is where you file. However, there are also what we call branch courts, and that is the court which is closest to your zip code, which you can also file in that court as well. Sometimes your attorney might want to file at a specific court because it's closer to their office, or they know the judge better, or whatever it may be. So that is a consideration that you must consider with yourself, and then of course with your counsel. Also, to file, you have to meet some jurisdiction requirements. And what I mean by that is in California, you must be a resident of the state for 6 months and a resident of the county where you reside for 3 months. So once you determine that you have selected the court you want to file in and that you have met the jurisdiction requirements, then you are ready to file. So what is it that you actually file in a dissolution case? So unlike many years before, we have a no-fault state, meaning you don't have to plead to the court why it is that you are seeking for a divorce. So in that initial packet, you will have what we call a summons document, a case cover sheet document, and a petition document, and other supporting documents if you have children and whatever your counsel thinks is important. So once the documents are ready to be filed with the court, then typically speaking, yourself or your counsel will take the documents to the court that you selected previously per our conversation, and you will have the documents with 1 or 2 copies. You will also be required, if you don't have a fee waiver, to pay a filing fee. In Los Angeles County, as it stands right now, the filing fee is $435. And as I just mentioned, you can also apply for a filing fee, but there are income restrictions and guidelines you have to meet. Once you pay your filing fee, you will receive copies of the document that you are of your petition documents. Once you have those copies, your counsel will either arrange for the other party to be served with those documents, or you have to have those documents served. You are a party to the action, so you are not able to personally serve. And I also encourage parties to not involve their kids or close family members for the service. But anybody else over the age of 18 can serve the other party with the documents. Once you have served the documents, whoever served the other party is required to complete what we call a proof of service of summons, which will be filed with the court, so the court has proof that you actually served the documents. Now, when we come back for part 2, I'm going to let you know what happens once the other party is served.